Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about how to advance your dog's stay. If you have ever said my dog will stay, but only if somebody else isn't in the room, only if I stand right there next to them, or only if you don't open the door, this video is for you. There's a really important concept in animal behavior called the 3Ds of dog training. These stand for distance, duration, and distraction. We're working on the distance away from you they can be in order to perform the behavior, the length of time they can perform that behavior for, and the amount of distraction they can perform a behavior around. So in this case, we are improving a dog's stay. We're improving the duration on how long your dog can perform the stay for, the distance on how far away you can get while your dog holds that stay, and the amount of distraction they can perform the stay in. Alright, first up, we're going to talk about duration. Working on the duration of your dog's stay really taps into the part of their brain that's responsible for self-regulation and focus. It takes a lot of practice and mental energy, so just start chipping away at it like an ice block and take your time. If you're starting from the very beginning, you're going to start really small. You're going to treat your dog for holding 1 to 2 second stays, and then continue to slowly build it up to 5 seconds, and then 8, and then 10, and 12, then 15, then 18, and then 20. You can kind of get the hint now. You really start slow and you gradually build it up. Advancing the duration of this stay is where it gets a little bit boring. You start to put a timer on, whether you use your phone or you use like a physical timer that you have, and you start rewarding about every minute to 2 minutes that your dog can continue to hold the stay for. You then start to reward for every 3 minutes, every 5 minutes, every 8 minutes, and then every 10 minutes. So yes, this takes a lot of patience and it takes a lot of time, but if you really just dedicate a day or two a week to really keep building on this stay and build your dog's understanding of the cue, it will be worth it. You can start to randomize the variables a little bit. Here's a quick example of what that might look like. This is also known as scattered reinforcement, and this strengthens behavior by keeping the dog guessing when the next payoff will come. If your dog keeps getting up, just go back down until having them only hold it for a few seconds at a time, and we'll build it back up later. This is usually just due to a dog being tired, or bored, or overstimulated. Not a big deal, we just want to make sure that we end the session making them feel successful. Alright, next up we're going to talk about distance. Stay. This part can be tricky because dogs are very contextual learners. So if you've only ever practiced stay while standing right in front of them, stepping away really changes the whole picture for them. It can be a huge challenge for a lot of dogs. Start with literally 1 step at a time, a very small step. Step back, return, and reward, just like this. Then very slowly increase how far you go. It's going to feel very tedious and repetitive in the beginning, but this is how we're going to build those neural pathways for your dog to remember that when you do walk back, you step forward and reward them for holding that position. And again here, if your dog keeps getting up when you're 6 or 7 steps away, it just simply means that you're moving too quick. Reset them very simply and very calmly back to their bed. Get them to hold it for a few seconds again, and then reward, and then start your sequence of moving backwards all over again. Start with a few steps, go back to them and treat. Start with a few more steps, go back to them and treat. Again, keep it really simple. We're not trying to push them past what they can't handle. Alright, so now let's talk about distraction. So you want to start really small. Maybe somebody drops a toy across the room, or they make a big clap, or maybe somebody just simply touches the doorknob. We're going to start really small and then work our way back up. The example we're going to use here is the front door. So many dogs, the second that they see that front door open, they might be barging out because they want to go play outside. They might be barging at the door because they're excited to see who's on the other side. Whatever the reason is, we're going to gradually introduce this distraction to the dog. So if we just go straight into trying to open this door wide open, that's going to be too challenging, too fast for your dog. We're going to start by asking the dog to stay, and we might literally wiggle the doorknob, go back and praise, ask them to stay, go back, wiggle it a little longer, go back and praise. We continue to build this until eventually we can get this front door all the way open. Once you get the basis of the front door opening, you start to add in maybe people coming into the house, maybe a knock on the door, maybe even like the recording of the Amazon guy being outside. Whatever your dog does get really distracted by, you gradually increase that in. There are so many other ways to add in more distraction to advance your dog's stay, but we're going to start here, start in the house, start where it's easy, and then gradually build your way back up. A simple training plan to help advance your dog's stay could look like maybe about 2 to 3 sessions a day, maybe 3 to 5 minutes per session. You do not need to overdo it. And some tips to wrap up is just to remember to always start in a low distraction and build it up. Keep your sessions really short and sweet. Make sure that you practice in various locations like your backyard, in different rooms, quiet parks. Stay consistent and always use the same cues across the board. And just remember to be really patient and always celebrate small wins. It's really important to keep these training sessions really fun and to mix things up, change locations, rotate between different types of behaviors, rotate between the 3 Ds, and always just sprinkle in some new elements like using toys, scent games, etc. Teaching your dog to maintain this stay around distractions is a skill that takes time, consistency, and lots of positive reinforcement. This isn't just about improving your dog's skill. This is about improving your relationship and creating more clarity in your training and learning how to understand each other better on a deeper level. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, leave a comment. I'd love to help, and we'll see you next time.